We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Northwest Stadium.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels starts with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Inside the 20. And they finally track him down, but not until he gets to the 3-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 49.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Corey Preston-Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22.
A 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tackle 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Check
They'll
back.
put one of the tight ends in motion. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Red. Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, and it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready.
They'll run with Dowdle. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
A run on 1st and goal. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On the ready.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Ready. 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Okay,
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in
let's go now.
on 3rd and goal?
70 Timberwolves. Say, hey.
That's your man. That's your man.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, right?
They'll run. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Ready? 3. Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one out wide. Dowdle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Williams now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
at their own 38-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
18 Cardinal. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Ready?
First carry now for Ty Chandler. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Pack the 60. Pack the go.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 43.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
On the ready.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A carry now for Chandler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Help, Buffalo 18.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he'll take this one in. Ty Chandler, touchdown Commanders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close. only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Ready. And 60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll motion the slot man right. Back to throw. This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Lions.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Pushed out to his left. To the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Deron Payne. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go! Craft all 80. Steady.
On play action, Daniels forced out left. Now he takes off. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
2nd and a yard.
Hey! Panther 60, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Chap, check, chap. Rig alert, rig alert.
A run now for Chandler. And he's into the end zone. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Rolling right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it. 60 boxes, 18 rattlers, 18 rattlers. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll complete that to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
7 Pirates.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. On the move left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the set. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, left side, he's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? 79 Bronx, Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll run it here with Campbell. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
They need to
6.
get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
On first down, Daniels moving to his left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Bronco 80. Set. Hurt.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. John Bates. Touchdown, Commanders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. The tight end in motion now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Gibbs. Touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
His kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 38, Lions 35.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Hey. Check. 60.
Ground start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Street. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Daniels. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Here we go. 60 back here. 70 Timberwolves.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That pass taken in by McCoy. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
19 tight. 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cut up.
Now Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Go.
Daniels gonna throw again. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Here's a run. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Panther. Racco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check out.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Third and goal. It's Daniels. Flushed to his left. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They'll come up for first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Vikings, 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Okay,
They'll come up now for second down.
let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Williams in motion. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
60 Bobcats.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air once more on second down. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's third and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 6. First
Hey,
down,
hey,
Lions.
check that, check that. Hey.
Here's Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Lions call their first timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 8-yard line.
Here is second and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Williams in motion.
Go.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go, first and goal. They'll run the sneak, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey, good with the extra point, and the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 38.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Washington takes over first and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Ready,
Here's
break.
first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Throwing now. Daniel. Moving to his right. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
On play action, Daniels rolling to the left. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
On the ready.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Mustang 19. Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. Samuel has it working in the middle. And a timeout is called, so now you're probably looking at one final play back in their own territory. This is going to take a miracle.
Ready up.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's going to be caught.